actually mean. And I think one of the biggest challenges we have is that because we don't have desegregated data, we cannot understand the trends, we cannot understand what's happening within the black business community. So it's very different from setting up a business in the Windrush days to today, where we're struggling with technology. We have to look at some of the factors that are causing people's and the motivations behind why people are setting up businesses. I think there was a period of time where it was a push factor which created a lot of the businesses. So when our parents came, it was because we couldn't find the foods, we couldn't find the ackee and saltfish, and we couldn't find, you know, the yam and banana, so that we had to import it ourselves. And then we moved into more service businesses, which was, again, as a push factor coming out of corporates, that we felt that actually I'm only going to get, you know, we talk about glass ceilings. Well, for black women, it's cement ceilings. So we have to say, what am I going to do so that I can actually have that creative edge and have that control? Today, we're finding that the BME community are being disproportionately affected by the austerity measures because 60% of us are working in public sector. So now business is not something that's nice to do. It is now imperative because of our financial future. We have to look at the issues around pensions, we have to look at the fact that we're working longer, we have to look at whether we have the skills and the dynamism to create businesses that can compete on a global platform. So there's a lot of factors that go into the businesses, and we need to have that data for women. And I just want to throw in some facts that even with the government initiatives, we still find that women are still lagging behind in terms of setting up businesses. So I believe, don't quote me, but you can find the facts from Miriam Miller, but they like to break, it's something like 150,000 new businesses would be set up if women were setting up businesses at the same rate as men, as our American partners. I always moan about that quote, I always say we need to be looking at the loss of the contribution that we are making to the economy by not having the infrastructure that supports black businesses. So what is it that we need to do to ensure that we have the capacity, the skills, the knowledge, and the can-do attitude, as well as that resilience to build businesses that we can ensure that we create jobs not only for our family, but in our community, so that we are contributing to the regeneration of our communities, so we don't have to keep hearing about gun crime and knife crime, but we actually talk about how we are growing and flourishing and thriving in our communities, and also how we contribute to the economy.
So Sonia, on that point, we've got some fantastic people in the audience, particularly some of the younger generation.